Hey everybody, welcome to Movie Time's Movie of the Week. This week's movie of the week was The Maze Runner. Now, like I said, the trailer for the second Maze Runner Scorch Trials came out this week. I saw that trailer and man, it really caught my attention. It really did. And it made me want to watch this film. And so I was originally debating which film I should watch for this week. And it was going to be actually between Still Alice, Most Violent Year, and The Imitation Game. But this trailer just grabbed me and it said, no, Sean, you're not watching those. You're watching Maze Runner this week. And so I did. I watched Maze Runner and I was really surprised with this film. It really did a good job with everything it tried to do. You can see that it's setting things up like a book would or a series would. It's taking its time to get you from point A to point B. It's doing that to let these characters develop, and it's doing a good job of this. And I liked that, surprisingly. It definitely had that, like I said, that trilogy type feel to it, but even though I knew that there was gonna be other movies and I'm watching this one, I'm like, oh, the end game is not gonna happen in this film. But I wasn't worried about it because I enjoyed what they showed me along the way. The lead in this film is Dylan O'Brien, and he does a good job in this film. I really enjoyed him. I thought he had a good sense of how to captivate the audience with the camera. He did a good job of filling in this character, and I enjoyed him in this leading role. I think that he has a bright future ahead of him if he continues to pick the correct movies, the right movies for him. I think he's gonna have a bright future, so I'm looking forward to that. You also had, I think his name's Will Poulter. He was from We're the Millers. He played one of the bigger, brutish kind of guys in this film, which is surprising because in We're the Millers, he looks like a freaking dweeb, like a stick. And so to see him go from that to this, it makes me think wow, that's a big, diverse, there's some depth right there. So I think you might have a chance to, show that you could do other things as well. So with that being said, there's a bunch of other actors in this film that I did not recognize, a bunch of young actors, and I feel that they all did their part. The side characters, those actors played their role perfectly fine. There were some certain tropes in there, some points where you're like, okay, they've got to do this act 1, they got to do this act 2, they got to do this act 3, which are fine. Like I said, it's telling a story, it's getting me from one point to the next to go through this story, this trilogy, and we're gonna get to the end point of this movie, but we know it's gonna push on to go farther than that. So every time it was going throughout, I was like, okay, that's fine, that's good, and I enjoyed it. There was points where they're running, and it's like a high-speed chase, but because they're not in a car, I think I felt more at the edge of my seat because anything happens, they're gonna die by falling off this, or getting crushed by this, or getting stabbed by this. It's like there's more immediate threat because they don't have a shield around them. They're just flesh and bones, no car, nothing. So it really grabbed my attention. I really enjoyed the film. It was a good job by all the actors. I feel like the lead has a future in front of him if he keeps picking the right movies. And so I thoroughly enjoyed this film. I'm glad I watched it. One of my friends told me to watch it quite a while ago, and I was hesitant because every time I went to Redbox, they never had a Blu-ray. What movie doesn't have a Blu-ray made of it? So far, there's been 2 movies that I've watched for Movie of the Week that didn't have Blu-ray, and that was Birdman and The Maze Runner. So I don't know why this didn't have Blu-ray. The sound was a little off, and I don't know if that's because I'm used to Blu-ray. The sound was flatter in this one. It didn't sound as big as I thought it should based on what's happening in the film. But overall, I really enjoyed this film. I'm looking forward to the second one, Maze Runner: The Scorch Trials. I really look forward to see where this movie series goes. It almost makes me, maybe, should I read the books? I don't know. Have you guys read the books? You guys let me know down below, have you guys read the books, if I should read the books or just watch the movies. The thing is, I know, I know, if I watch the books, the movies will never live up to it, because the thing is with books, you use your imagination. Your imagination is what you prefer. Instead of a movie, it's subjective, it's what this guy is envisioning, and you take it all in. So I understand that, but I want to know, are the books worth reading? So with all that being said, I enjoyed it, everything. I recommend you guys go watch this film. Go pick it up in Redbox. It's $1.63 for the DVD, guys. It's definitely worth it. It's a good family film. There are a few curse words. Some people get killed, but that's expected. But nothing is over the top over the top violence doesn't happen, and over the top cursing. It's not happening in this film. It's a young adult film that can definitely be a movie that's a good movie for the younger crowd, and I really enjoyed it. You guys should definitely go pick this one up in Redbox. Alright guys, so that's it for Movie Time's Movie of the Week segment this week. Remember to click the like, share, subscribe buttons down below. Leave your comments, questions, suggestions in the comments section. Let's have a great conversation this week. We'll see you next time. Peace.